At the End of the Orbit, Lost Sci-Fi Short Stories from the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, Book 266, written by Arthur C. Clarke, narrated by Scott Miller. 1. Tibor didn't see the thing. He was asleep and dreaming his inevitable, painful dream. Only Joey was awake on deck, in the cool stillness before dawn, when the meteor came flaming out of the sky above New Guinea. He watched it climb up the heavens until it passed directly overhead, routing the stars and throwing swift-moving shadows across the crowded deck. The harsh light outlined the bare rigging, the coiled ropes and air hoses, the copper diving helmets neatly snugged down for the night. Even the low, pandanus-clad island half a mile away. As it passed into the southwest, out over the emptiness of the Pacific, it began to disintegrate. Incandescent globules broke off, burning and guttering in a trail of fire that stretched a quarter of the way across the sky. It was already dying when it raced out of sight, but Joey did not see its end. Still blazing furiously, it sank below the horizon, as if seeking to hurl itself into the face of the hidden sun. If the sight was spectacular, the utter silence was unnerving. Joey waited and waited and waited, but no sound came from the riven heavens. When, minutes later, there was a sudden splash from the sea, close at hand he gave an involuntary start of surprise, then cursed himself for being frightened by a manta. A mighty big one, though, to have made so much noise when it jumped. There was no other sound, and presently he went back to sleep. In his narrow bunk, just aft of the air compressor, Tibor heard nothing. He slept so soundly after his day's work that he had little energy even for dreams. And when they came, they were not the dreams he wanted. In the hours of darkness, as his mind roamed back and forth across the past, it never came to rest amid memories of desire. He had women in Sydney and Brisbane and Darwin and Thursday Island, but none in his dreams. All that he ever remembered when he woke, in the fetid stillness of the cabin, was the dust and fire and blood, as the Russian tanks rolled into Budapest. His dreams were not of love, but only...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?